Kind of on that note of limited scope, Robert, I heard that my understanding is that part of the Courage Campaign's or hopes for a California Constitutional Convention would include social issues. I think that varies a little bit from Repair California, and I wanted to see if you think that may have the potential to might have the potential to derail what the Courage Campaign is going for.
I think I should clarify. Our view has been about a constitutional convention that it should not include social issues. We do not believe that those should be on the scope of a constitutional convention. I'm glad you asked that question because, the Courage Campaign of last year has become known as one of the leading organizations in the state in the fight to restore marriage equality. But we believe that needs to be done at the ballot box. We lost the ballot box. We need to win at the ballot box. We don't believe a constitutional convention is the right place to deal with marriage equality, to deal with abortion rights, to deal with immigration, to deal with any number of contentious social issues. And in fact, I'm glad it's not. California actually, one of the positive things about our Constitution, what we've been slagging on it all night, we have one of the strongest bills of rights anywhere in the country. Our First Amendment is much more expansive than any other states. We have an Equal Rights Amendment, whereas the federal Equal Rights Amendment fell several states short back in the early 1980s. We think that needs to be protected and preserved. That's not something we would look to change in a constitutional convention. What we do believe, though, that the Constitutional Convention ought to look at is initiative reform. We saw with Prop 8 that a certain number of voters are able to take rights away from people. We think that the initiative process should, at minimum, be changed to mandate that any constitutional amendment, as I said before, have a 2/3 threshold going forward. That would provide sufficient, some additional safeguards, I should say, to protect individual rights at the ballot box. We also would like to explore ways to ensure that nobody's rights will ever be voted on, or at least be taken away from people again at the ballot box, once, of course, we repeal Prop 8.
Sorry, I'm fighting a cold, so when I sit too long, everything